Hey everyone, and welcome back to the AI Tech channel. Today, we're diving into a potentially game-changing report from the United Nations. But before we get into the exciting part about AI, let's face the harsh reality. Human development globally is slowing down. I'm talking about an unprecedented slowdown, the worst since 1990. Wars, trade tensions, debt crises, and the lingering effects of the pandemic are all contributing. Inequality is rising, and the gap between the richest and poorest countries is widening. It's a grim picture, folks. But here's the twist. Could AI be the unexpected savior? The UN thinks so, and their latest report is making some bold predictions. Are developing nations about to leapfrog ahead, thanks to the power of artificial intelligence? Or is this just another overhyped tech promise that will leave them further behind? That's what we're going to unpack today. The UN Development Program, or UNDP, just released a report that shows most people in the developing world expect AI to boost productivity within the next year. In fact, around 70% of people in countries with low and medium human development scores anticipate gains from AI. That's a significant number. According to their survey across 21 countries, including giants like China, India, and Brazil, 2 out of 3 people envision using AI in education, health, or other work. This optimism stands in stark contrast to the overall bleak outlook for human development. The report highlights that global progress has slowed to a crawl, with inequality on the rise. It's like we're stuck in slow motion while the world around us keeps accelerating. This is where AI comes in. The UN believes that AI has the potential to reignite human development and open new pathways and possibilities. But, of course, it's not a magic bullet. There are challenges to overcome, and the choices we make now will determine whether AI becomes a force for good or another source of division. Now, it's important to note that this UN report coincides with a massive surge in AI spending, particularly in developed nations. We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars being poured into data centers and related infrastructure in the US alone. Ever since OpenAI's ChatGPT burst onto the scene, businesses and governments have been throwing money at AI, hoping to unlock efficiency gains and research breakthroughs. This raises a crucial question. Will this AI boom benefit everyone, or just the wealthy nations that can afford to invest in it? The UN is clearly hoping for the former, but we need to be realistic about the potential for AI to exacerbate existing inequalities. So what's the UN's solution? They're advocating for a human-centered approach to AI. This means modernizing education and health systems and embedding more human agency across AI systems. They want to ensure that AI empowers people rather than replacing them. The report also warns that the rapid expansion of AI technologies could strain electrical grids and internet capacity, making it even more urgent to close those gaps. Think about it. If AI requires massive amounts of energy and reliable internet access, what happens to countries that lack these resources? They'll be left behind, widening the digital divide even further. The UN is urging policymakers to focus on people and implement the right policies to ensure that AI benefits everyone, from farmers to small business owners. But what does this actually look like in practice? That's what we're going to explore next. The report emphasizes that AI democratization is underway, but closing the electricity and internet gaps is crucial to prevent exclusion. This means investing in infrastructure, expanding access to affordable internet, and ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to develop the skills needed to thrive in an AI-powered world. It's not just about access, though. It's also about empowering people to use AI effectively. This requires education, training, and support. We need to equip people with the knowledge and skills they need to leverage AI for their own benefit, whether it's a farmer using AI-powered tools to improve crop yields or a small business owner using AI to reach new customers. Pedro Conceição, who headed the production of the report, put it perfectly. With the right policies and focus on people, AI can be a crucial bridge to new knowledge, skills, and ideas that can empower everyone from farmers to small business owners. But here's where things get tricky. What are the right policies? And how do we ensure that the focus remains on people rather than profits? The 2025 Human Development Report paints a concerning picture. Despite recovering from global shocks like the COVID-19 pandemic, progress on the Human Development Index, or HDI, is unexpectedly weak. It's the smallest increase since 1990. The HDI measures achievements in health, education, and income, and the report reveals stalled progress in all regions across the world. Trade tensions, a worsening debt crisis, and the rise of jobless industrialization are all contributing to this slowdown. Achim Steiner, the UNDP administrator, warns that if this sluggish progress becomes the new normal, The goal of reaching a very high human development world by 2030 could slip by decades. That would leave our world less secure, more divided, and more vulnerable to economic and ecological shocks. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? But the report also offers a glimmer of hope: AI. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: job automation. The survey found that half of the global respondents believe their jobs could be automated. That's a significant concern, and it's understandable that people are worried about their future. However, the report also found that 60% of respondents expect AI to positively impact their employment, creating opportunities in jobs that may not even exist today. Only 13% fear AI could lead to job losses. This suggests that people are generally optimistic about the potential of AI to create new opportunities, even if it also disrupts existing jobs. But how do we ensure that this optimism is justified? How do we prepare people for the changing nature of work and ensure that they have the skills they need to thrive in an AI-powered economy? This is where education and training become crucial. The report advocates for a human-centered approach to AI, arguing that machines taking over is not inevitable. They emphasize that algorithms cannot frame problems. They can only solve problems that are defined for them by humans. This highlights the importance of human creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills in the age of AI. The report suggests that AI should be employed as intelligence augmentation, not to replace us, but to increase our own human thinking capabilities. Think of it as AI helping us become better versions of ourselves, rather than replacing us altogether. This requires a shift in mindset, from viewing AI as a threat to seeing it as a tool that can empower us to achieve more. But how do we make this shift? How do we encourage people to embrace AI as a partner, rather than fear it as a competitor? Let's talk numbers. The global AI market is currently valued at over $600 billion, and it's projected to reach a staggering $1.81 trillion by 2030. That's a five-fold increase in just a few years. The AI market is expanding at a compound annual growth rate, or CAGR, of 37.3% between 2022 and 2030. This explosive growth is fueled by increasing practical use cases of AI technology, from content creation to self-driving cars. By 2025, it's estimated that as many as 97 million people will work in the AI space. That's a massive number of jobs. This highlights the potential of AI to create new economic opportunities, but it also underscores the need to prepare people for these jobs. We need to ensure that we have a skilled workforce that can develop, deploy, and maintain AI systems. Otherwise, we risk creating a skills gap that could hinder the growth of the AI industry. Businesses are rapidly adopting AI. A whopping 83% of companies claim that AI is a top priority in their business plans. They're using AI for everything from automated emails and chatbots to personalized recommendations and data analysis. In fact, Netflix makes an estimated $1 billion annually from automated personalized recommendations. That's a testament to the power of AI to drive revenue. 48% of businesses are using some form of AI to utilize big data effectively. This allows them to gain valuable insights into customer behavior, market trends, and operational efficiency. 38% of medical providers are using computers as part of their diagnosis. This can help them improve accuracy, speed up the diagnostic process, and provide better patient care. The adoption of AI is transforming industries across the board, and it's only going to accelerate in the years to come. But what are the ethical implications of this widespread adoption? How do we ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically? Here's a mind-blowing statistic. AI is expected to improve employee productivity by 40% by 2035. That's a huge increase. Imagine what we could achieve if we could boost productivity by that much. It could lead to faster economic growth, higher living standards, and more time for leisure and personal pursuits. However, it's important to remember that productivity gains don't automatically translate into benefits for everyone. We need to ensure that these gains are shared equitably and that workers are not left behind. This requires policies that support workers, such as retraining programs, wage subsidies, and stronger social safety nets. We also need to consider the potential for AI to exacerbate existing inequalities. If AI primarily benefits high-skilled workers, it could widen the gap between the rich and the poor. Therefore, it's crucial to focus on policies that promote inclusive growth and ensure that everyone has the opportunity to benefit from AI. The article touches on the importance of ethical considerations in AI development and deployment. While the UN report advocates for a human-centered approach, it doesn't delve deeply into the specific ethical challenges that AI poses. These challenges include bias in algorithms, lack of transparency, potential for job displacement, and the risk of misuse. For example, If AI algorithms are trained on biased data, they can perpetuate and even amplify existing inequalities. Similarly, if AI systems are not transparent, it can be difficult to understand how they make decisions, which can undermine trust and accountability. It's crucial to address these ethical challenges proactively to ensure that AI is used for good. This requires collaboration between researchers, policymakers, and the public to develop ethical guidelines and regulations that promote responsible AI development and deployment. I highly recommend reading the paper Explainable AI, a review of machine learning interpretability methods by Christoph Molnar for a deeper dive into the technical aspects of AI transparency. Let's bring it back to the developing nations. The UN report highlights the potential of AI to boost productivity in these countries, but it also acknowledges the challenges. These challenges include lack of access to electricity and internet, limited skills and education, and weak infrastructure. To overcome these challenges, developing nations need to invest in infrastructure, education, and training. They also need to create a supportive regulatory environment that encourages innovation and investment in AI. Furthermore, it's crucial to ensure that AI solutions are tailored to the specific needs and contexts of developing nations. This requires collaboration between local communities, researchers, and policymakers to develop AI solutions that are culturally appropriate, affordable, and sustainable. For example, AI could be used to improve agricultural practices, provide access to healthcare, or enhance education in remote areas. By focusing on these specific use cases, developing nations can leverage AI to address their most pressing challenges and improve the lives of their citizens. We need to remember that access to the foundational layers of technology like reliable internet and stable power grids are critical to even begin to realize any of the benefits AI purports to offer. Without these, any AI solution is just a pipe dream. So, we have two opposing views emerging. One view, championed by the UN, is that AI can be a powerful force for good, helping developing nations leapfrog ahead and close the inequality gap. The other view is more cautious, warning that AI could exacerbate existing inequalities and leave developing nations further behind. Which view is more accurate? The truth is, it's probably somewhere in between. AI has the potential to be both a blessing and a curse. Whether it becomes one or the other depends on the choices we make now. We need to ensure that AI is developed and deployed responsibly, ethically, and equitably. We need to invest in infrastructure, education, and training. We need to create a supportive regulatory environment. And we need to prioritize the needs of people over profits. If we can do all of these things, then AI has the potential to transform the world for the better. But if we fail to do so, we risk creating a future where AI exacerbates existing inequalities and leaves many people behind. What do you think? Is AI a force for good or a potential threat? Let me know in the comments below. To verify the potential impact of AI, we need to look beyond anecdotal evidence and rely on rigorous data analysis. One way to do this is to conduct randomized controlled trials, or RCTs, to assess the effectiveness of AI interventions. For example, we could conduct an RCT to evaluate the impact of an AI-powered tutoring system on student learning outcomes. We could randomly assign students to either receive the AI-powered tutoring or traditional tutoring, and then compare their test scores at the end of the study. Another way to verify the impact of AI is to use econometric methods to analyze large datasets. For example, we could use econometric methods to estimate the impact of AI adoption on firm productivity. We could compare the productivity of firms that have adopted AI to the productivity of firms that have not adopted AI, controlling for other factors that could affect productivity. By using these rigorous methods, we can gain a more accurate understanding of the true impact of AI and make more informed decisions about how to develop and deploy it. It's important to remember that correlation does not equal causation. Just because two things are correlated does not mean that one causes the other. Therefore, it's crucial to use rigorous methods to establish causality before drawing conclusions about the impact of AI. So what's the future hold? Will AI truly revolutionize developing nations and bridge the inequality gap? Or will it widen the divide and create new challenges? The answer, as always, is complex. The future of AI depends on the choices we make today. We need to prioritize ethical considerations, invest in infrastructure and education, and ensure that AI benefits everyone, not just a select few. The UN report is a wake-up call, reminding us of the potential of AI, but also the risks. It's up to us to seize the opportunities and mitigate the risks. The potential benefits of AI are enormous, but they are not guaranteed. We need to work hard to ensure that AI is a force for good in the world. What are your thoughts on the future of AI? Do you think it will transform developing nations? Or do you think it will exacerbate existing inequalities? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the AI Tech channel for more updates on the latest AI news and trends. All right, that's all the time we have for today. The UN report paints a complex picture, one of slowing human development juxtaposed with the potential of AI to reignite progress, especially in developing nations. The key takeaway? AI isn't a magic wand, but a powerful tool that demands careful consideration and a human-centered approach. The challenge lies in ensuring equitable access, ethical development, and responsible deployment. We need to bridge the digital divide, invest in education and training, and prioritize people over profits. So what's your take? Are you optimistic about AI's potential to uplift developing nations? Or do you harbor concerns about widening inequalities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the AI Tech channel for more in-depth analysis of the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence. We'll be keeping a close eye on this story, and we'll be sure to bring you the latest updates as they unfold. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.